We're recording right now?
Yep.
Then play me some fun, interesting music. Tonight at CBA in Chicago, it's AWSM Radio episode 193 with our wonderful guest, Rebecca Sparks. Tonight we'll play a game inspired by Malls in the Sky. Today AWSM Radio.
Damn, that was good.
Hello, welcome to AWSM Comedy Radio, pre-recorded live at CBA Belmont at 955 West Belmont, unless I have the address wrong. I really have no way of knowing. I'm Logan.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Nick. And I thought you were going to say pre-recorded live at 9 because of the Facebook conspiracy. Because our Facebook page was hacked. It was totally
Mark
hacked, man.
Zuckerberg launched
This show always happens at 7:30 on the second Monday of the month. And guess what? It said 9 o'clock. Some of the guests were confused. All of the audience that is usually not here were confused. Everyone was confused.
What time should I not show up to the bagel
Exactly.
shop?
They had no idea.
I know.
Should I not show up at 9 or should I not show up at 7:30?
Exactly. They were so confused. They didn't know how to say no this time. What? Wait, no, I have a thing at 9. Oh, well, good. Well, our thing's at 7:30. What? Yeah, that didn't happen. People just don't respond at all. Okay.
But our guests seem to make it here on time.
Our
for
guests
this episode.
were on time
We try.
early, for that matter. This is Rebecca Sparks.
Hello.
And tell me, lovely lady, how did you first hear about this show? Do you know Logan? Do you know Tom? How did you hear about the monstrous thing that happens with us dudes?
Well, I'm a very lucky lady. I get to work with Miss Candace Connor every day.
Oh, the
and
wife
through
of.
her, I met Logan, and they said, hey, come out and be a guest. You got stuff going on.
Yeah, but we didn't say it quite so melodiously.
It's
No,
true.
not melodiously at all.
I tend to make everything melodious.
There was one thing that I really wanted us to come to during this episode, and it wasn't stuff that we watched as television as children. It was what is it? That's
bagel
why I'm
erotica.
asking
No, that's not it.
Tom, why don't you check your paperwork? Okay, this is a very official show. Like, we have to have things to happen.
What am I
like this, our opening segment.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh?
The places you'll Chicago.
Oh, you don't
Very
have
good.
one of those little harp sounds?
No, it's a brand new game, so we don't have a theme song for
All
it
right,
yet. But
Rebecca.
All right.
Do you need
I
a little theme
apologize.
song?
Like everything's so much more together than this.
Hey, that's okay.
Sometimes we do new things and we don't have like a little jingle to accompany with it.
No.
So would you do me the honor in like helping me create like an organic jingle?
Oh, we could do
for
it right
this
now.
new
Wow.
little
100.
segment.
I like
that-
the oh.
we're gonna do this later.
I did.
You like the
Yeah,
O?
that
We'll
was
work
nice.
with that. We'll work in those confines. Sure.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
O.
People work better in limitations.
Sure.
So this is called "Oh, the Places You'll Chicago." So maybe you could say that with a kind of seductive tone, and I'll be like mysterious O's in the background.
That
Okay.
sounds beautiful.
All right, let's try this.
do it.
All right,
Okay,
here we
okay.
go. All right.
Oh, the places you go in Chicago.
All right, yeah.
Perfect.
I like it.
That was beautiful.
Tom, that's your cue, man.
All
Do
right.
it.
So this is the Places You'll Chicago. It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. But here's some good news. You can go see the Family Matters house. This West DeBall house is the fictional setting of that time Steve Urkel built a robot version of himself, or that time he accidentally shrunk himself to 2 inches tall, and the time he built a robot version of himself again. So bring your friends, or even a perfect stranger, to 1516 West Wrightwood Avenue and reminisce about all those good times with Jaleel White and that guy who was a cop in Die Hard and Ghostbusters and Turner and Hooch.
Oh, the places you go in Chicago.
Oh.
Should I have described what this? I'm just.
No, it's too late now. They'll
No,
never
it's too
know.
late now. It already hit their
Just
minds.
piece it together,
and
audience.
Like the foreign exchange student, and just has no idea what happened. She's looking at Tom like he is the craziest
I
person.
think it can be presumed it's a
and
place.
She's totally right.
Yeah.
go.
So the premise of that bit
Nope,
was
too late. No,
Okay.
you don't get to do it.
Well, I had fun.
Great.
Rebecca, where's the weirdest place that you've been in Chicago that's kind of touristy? Like, have you done any of the buildings, tall buildings, or any of that stuff? What have you done?
The architectural boat tour, I recommend that one.
That
I
one's
did
fun.
that.
That one's fun. I had a weird experience the first time I went to the Bean. I was in high school. It was just a visit
Cloudgate.
here. And I just started chatting it up. I was just like, hey, Cloudgate. Thank you. And
Official.
I was just chatting it up with this guy I met. He was hanging out with his friends, whatever. And then he was like, all right, well, I got to go. So nice to meet you. And came in and gave me a hug and pulled back. And we had this moment.
Oh, God.
And then he just landed one on me, just kissed me out of the blue.
I like this
was
I know.
moment.
It just happened. It just happened. I hadn't met Zack yet, so it was okay. But
So was
Her
it a good
boyfriend
kiss?
is in the
it was
audience.
okay. It was
was
pretty
okay,
decent.
okay.
But you know what? I got written in my senior yearbook. I will always remember you as the girl that kissed a random stranger in Chicago. So
Were you
that's-
underneath
yeah.
the cloud gate?
We were right in front of it.
Oh,
We were
just right in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Was it cute? Zach, close your ears.
I think so.
Girl talk.
It was a long time ago. I think he was
Okay.
cute.
It's cute.
He must have been for me to give him a hug and then be like, okay, we'll kiss.
Are there any cute guys? I'm trying to make Zach feel uncomfortable. Are there any cute guys in the Green Bird? You're in a show right now, the Green Bird. It's closing this weekend.
Yes.
Cute guys aside, tell me about this show. What's the show
I
about?
just want to say the cast overall
Shut up.
is
You've seen
pointlessly attractive. I've saw the show. They're all wearing masks, but they look good underneath the masks, and I don't see why.
it. And Logan just revealed a fetish.
Yeah, that's the reason to go.
Give me
That's
a
great.
brief synopsis. What's it about?
Absolutely, it's a Commedia dell'arte show, so
Oh,
it's a
wow.
lot. It's a fairy tale on crack, is
Okay.
what it is. It's a sequel show. A kingdom is taken over by a villain, and there's poop, and there's birds, and I'm a singing apple. So. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's just it's a fantastic show at Collaboration through the Cuckoo's Theater Project, who is they're in their second season. They're a new they're a new non-equity house in Chicago, and they're up and coming. They're really doing great work.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is just a fun summer show to come out and have a good time and get a good laugh.
And there's one weekend left, so if anyone in our audience wants to see that, that's going to be this Friday and Saturday at 7:30, and then Sunday at 2:30. Then show is closed. But you can still see this very fabulous man that we're going to invite up on stage. Now, your boyfriend, Tom, you got to scoot over, Tom.
Oh,
scoot
okay,
over.
okay.
Tom, scoot over.
Oh, I didn't know this
Scoot
was
over, Tom.
how
Zach,
impromptu.
come on up here and tell us just a little bit. You didn't know you were going to be on the show. You thought you were just going to come over here and play a
Volunteered.
game. Tell me about drink, because this is a recurring thing that happens at
Wait a minute.
Cornservatory.
This was not a scheduled guest.
at 11.
Extra plugs?
Surprise!
Oh.
Yes.
What's drink? Because now we're talking about shows within the couple.
Yes, it's a sketch comedy show that happens at Cornservatory. It happens all the time, but right now we are in the summer edition.
Oh, no, go back to that other one.
Go back.
You guys speak in 2 different volumes.
There
All
we
right.
go.
There we go.
We good?
I'm turning you up.
Awesome.
I think you're good.
Sweet.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it happens at Cornservatory on Lincoln every Saturday at 11 p.m. And every sketch is a drinking game.
Oh.
So it's
Hence-
BYOB.
Drink.
Exactly. I know. It's really hard to figure that out.
They do have a sign. They do have a sign that lights up every time you drink. So if you get a little
Yes.
tipsy, you're good to go. Just drink when it lights up.
And,
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
bring
That's
your
helpful.
friends. The more people, the more fun, of course, because then everyone's getting more drunk. And then
That's our
eventually you have
philosophy.
your real douchebag friend that gets too drunk, and then everybody turns against him, even the actors. It's super fun.
I did drunkenly stumble into Cornservatory once.
That
That's
happens
the
to pretty
first
much
step.
everybody that goes through North Center or
That's-
Lincoln Square.
Did you
Now
just-
all you need to do is
eventually
do that again.
Well, I
and
thought
then
it
buy
was
tickets.
a bar, and turns out that it was it wasn't a bar, and they weren't doing a show. It's just a private party. But they're like, you can hang out.
Yeah,
so I hung
last-
out with them. They were cool people, really
Okay.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
the people at Corner are the best.
Yeah.
The best.
Well, they sound like cool people, and the whole thing sounds like fun. Just like this, our first official game of the night. Woo!
The price is sky, the price is sky. Got it because it's really high.
Here we go. All right, I'm going to direct everybody in the live audience up to the big screen here. For the first item, this is a completely original game that we invented. The scoring system is that you have to guess the price of this item without going over, and I will read a description of this item. The first item, the single-handed barber, which is available in the Skymall catalog in the pocket of the passenger seat in front of you. From Hamacher Schlemmer, this is the electric hair trimmer that cuts evenly in any direction, enabling you to maintain your own closely cropped, clean-cut hairstyle as long as nothing gets caught. The trimmer's 2 attachments cut hair in 4 different lengths, 1/8 inch, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, as well as a special clean rip mode that removes hair as well as the scalp. Includes a comb, scissors, storage pouch, and barber's cape. Part of that's real. That's I just modify the real descriptions. Zack, why don't you go first and give me a guess on the price of this single-handed barber? And if you want to describe for the listening audience what you've seen before you. I don't know if you can see it clearly.
I can see it. I just
the
have
back
no
of a man's
idea.
head.
It looks like a plastic squid to me.
It looks kind of like a USB speaker.
Oh, yeah.
Or
I think
like
it looks
that's
like
a better
some kind of
On someone's
alien that
head.
latches onto someone's head.
It looks like one of those
Controls.
things that you play air hockey with. You bat around that
yeah,
thing.
that's
Pow,
right.
pow,
Very
pow,
good.
pow, pow, but it has
Liquid.
a plastic
The little
paddle
paddle
thing.
thing,
Yeah.
Only with a spinning
Totally.
blade inside.
Yeah.
It looks like a bad idea.
I was thinking, can you use it all over?
Oh, it doesn't say. So
I assume so.
I hope so.
Hair's hair.
It depends on how many hairs you want to pinch off yourself.
Well, I think I'm going to go with $89.99, Logan.
All right, you're both going to guess $89.99. Rebecca, what do you think? It's the closest price without going over.
I think it's more than that. I'm gonna go with $99.99. I think this is $100.
Well, the
item.
prices are high at Skymall, but not that high for the single-handed barber. It's a steal at $59.95.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Worth it.
I thought you were going to $1 me.
I would be.
Next,
Should've
My
won
boss
that.
would be so disappointed.
All right, this item's a bit fancier. This is Lord Nelson Brass Telescope Solid Hardwood Walking Stick.
I could tell it's Lord Nelson's just by looking at it.
Yes.
From Design Toscano, picture yourself. The great Vice Admiral Horatio Lord Nelson, one of Britain's most heroic and yet most ridiculous-looking figures. See across land, sea, and stars, just like Nelson, with this amazing lacquer-coated hardwood walking stick that transforms into a telescope with just a few flicks of the wrist, unscrewing of the top cap, adjustment of the front and rear diopter, and tightening of the set screw. 3x magnification and 60 degrees are perfect for perving in the park like a gentleman. This collectible walking stick is not recommended for orthopedic use, but this walking stick is recommended for steampunks with more money than time.
Oh my.
Rebecca, you're going to go first on this one. Any description of what you're seeing there before you? What do you think that is right there?
It's a walking stick with like a flip-up telescope in the handle.
Yeah, brass.
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 Oh, classy.
Oh, and it's 39 inches in length and 2 pounds.
Oh,
Just in
okay.
case that changes your...
Changes how much I would ship it for. I'm gonna go with $49.99.
$49.99. Zack, what do you think?
I think that this is the coolest cane I've ever seen.
Right?
Oh,
I'm
no.
so glad you broke the ice.
Other than like those sword canes, I really think those are cool too.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
That is it's the only thing I've seen that I would buy. We've played this game 3 or 4 times.
This
I
would
buy
be my cane if it turned into a sword as well. There would be
would have to do both.
no other cane for
Yeah.
me. But how much
No.
did you
No.
did you put up there?
$49.99.
Oh, I gotta be that guy. $1, Logan.
$1. Well, Rebecca, you've got the point for this one. The price is $96.90.
Oh man!
$96.90 for this
No
walking
wonder
stick.
I love this
that's
cane.
a sucker
Optics.
buy.
Looks like you shan't be having that cane, Sir Zack.
Speaking of sucker buys, here's the next item. The personal gem water bottle from VitaJewel. The use of gems to vitalize water is a traditional art which was already known to the ancient Greek and wise men and women during medieval times, much like all the other ideas they had about medicine that were right. Recently, this old tradition has been rediscovered by suckers. Gemstones have the ability to store energy. The effect makes quartz watches work, for example. I didn't write that part. That was in the original description. Quartz watches, gemstones in your water. It's the same thing. So the VitaJewel, I just want to let you know also, if you want to look it up, there's 8 or 9 different versions available depending on what gemstones you need to vitalize which kind of energies you're connecting. Nick knows all about this. Nick, you're an expert.
You look very confused right now. I'm like, this is real.
So I can drink.
So wait a second. Batteries have energy and are in quartz watches. Can I put them in my water?
You can.
Okay.
Tell me how that goes.
All right, Zach, you're going to guess first. What do you think of this picture? She's glowing with energy.
She looks
I
like
just
she
wanna
is
say that.
having the time
There's
of her
no doubt.
life drinking that water.
And just so
I've
you
never
know-
seen somebody enjoy water more.
The gem pod in the bottom is manufactured by hand in the Austrian Alps. I got to add that, too.
Yeah, so that little pod at the bottom holds the gems.
Yeah, it's
I think
a
that's amethyst in the
two-sided
bottom of that
bottle.
one.
Yeah, that
that
looks
one's the
beautiful.
amethyst.
The
You can
purple.
get diamonds too,
Amethyst.
which is actually
Diamonds.
it's just clear
You
quartz.
can do any
They
gem.
call it
not
emerald,
real
ruby.
diamonds,
It's not
it's
diamonds.
quartz.
But they've got different versions, and you just replace the pod depending on what you need to accomplish.
Okay, so do the gems come with the bottle?
Yes, each bottle comes with one gem pod, and then you can buy another one with more gems and just switch them out. Also, I want to tell you that Jeremy rated this product 5 stars.
Jeremy.
See?
He knows his stuff.
His wife loved it.
So I don't think
That's
it's going
what
to
got
be
me.
too crazy overpriced with that kind of a rating. So I'm going to have to go with $9.99.
Oh.
$9.99. Rebecca, you seem you've
shake my
locked
head
it
at
in.
you,
That was
sir.
your final answer, Zach. Rebecca, what do you think of Zach's guess right there?
I think that's a very low guess for something like this, especially when they want to make it sound fancy. It's
a water
usually. Oh, I know. I know. I'm
Jeremy said that water tastes crisp coming from this water
gonna,
bottle.
see?
That's what
It's
Jeremy
Jeremy.
said.
Jeremy gets me every time.
I get angry when I pay more than 50 cents for water. So
I think this is a solid $24.99 item.
$24.99. Well, would you believe that the gem water bottle? I can't even talk. Gem water bottle from Vitajoule costs $78. So Rebecca, you are the winner of the Price is Sky. Congratulations.
Better come with
Thank
some
you so
pretty
much. It's such an
shiny
honor.
gems.
yeah,
Really?
go for the cane.
Obviously, this was not on the Southwest flights.
Water bottle.
Go for the
$78. And you could buy more than one, too, if you want.
No, we can't.
Spend thousands of dollars.
We cannot buy more than one.
Well, special thanks to our wonderful guests, Rebecca Sparks and Zach Flax, for coming and being on
Thank
the
you
show
for
today.
having us.
Be sure to check out the Greenbird if you're into this room. Otherwise, check out the recurring show Drink every Saturday at 11 at the Cornservatory. Look for more information down in the description below. Like, share, subscribe, and buy all of your stuff from Skymall, which no longer exists.
Cuckoos and corn. Cuckoos and corn. Round of applause for our guests today.
Yeah.
For free.